Wednesday at 3:52, which means we are live in the 352. This is a program that is done by the Leesburg Area Chamber of Commerce. I am Sandy Moore, the Executive Director, and if it is something you'd be interested in highlighting your business with us, then you can contact the Chamber, talk to myself or Danielle. But today we are with the Animal League, their Wellness Center, and we are doing a ribbon cutting, and we're also going to get to tour their facility, so we're really excited about that. So with that, I'm going to turn this over, and we're going to introduce you to, this is Joanne. Say hi, Joanne.
Hi.
And then one of your volunteers, Sharon. And Joanne is the outreach person for the Animal League, and Sharon is one of their volunteers. And there's lots of people here, so everybody say hi. Hi. We're live. They're here. Some of our ambassadors, troopers, chamber members, Danielle, everybody, hi there, and some customers that didn't know that they're going to be on here. Anyway, but tell us real quick before we tour the Animal League, or tour the facility, tell us a little bit about the Animal League.
Okay, the Animal League, we are a rescue, and our number one job is to rescue animals, but there's other stuff we can do in the community. And this is one of the things we can do in the community is to have a low-cost neuter spay, great care, but it's low-cost, quality, have shots, get neutered and spayed, and we also have a really special place in here called our Serenity Room. For when that time comes. It's a real private spot. So we wanted to be able to help the community in other ways, not just rescuing animals. And this is just one of the programs that we have as our clinic, our wellness clinic.
Very good. Well, show us around.
Okay. So obviously this is the lobby. And this is our lab here, where we do heartworm checks and stool checks. Mix up shots. And Karen is going to do the rest of the tour because she's at the facility.
Okay, and these are just the examination rooms. Pretty much all the same.
Pretty much like your average vet.
Yes.
I mean, that type of a...
and a table.
Okay.
Alrighty. And this is the Serenity Room that she was talking about. So when that terrible time comes...
We've got to make sure that they can hear you.
Okay, yes. When that time comes that it gives a little bit of comfort that you're sealed off from the rest of the world and you're
and you can say goodbye.
Can breathe on your own terms.
Yeah.
Yes. Just to make it a little nicer and not so sterile.
Well, and I mean, I know this is such a hard time for people when they have to make that decision,
yes.
And you want to have a place where you feel kind of close, and so this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this almost this brings a lot of emotion just being in here and noticing what this is all about.
If you want
what
to
a
sit on the
service.
floor with them, and then you can go right out the back door, so you don't even have to go through our lobby again.
Well, how pretty.
And we have little blankets that they'll get to leave with a blanket.
Okay. I'm just making sure that we can hear y'all.
Okay.
So.
All right. Then this is going to be the grooming area. Once they get a groomer, they come in here. So there's a shower and the grooming table.
Okay. It's a little grooming area.
Of course, laundry room.
And it's obvious you rely on a lot of volunteers. Oh, there's a puppy. I was hoping we'd get to see something.
This is surgical prep in here, where we get them ready to go into surgery. And then this is actual surgery itself.
Okay.
They're all done for today. This is the room with all the dogs in it. You want to go in there?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Will I regret this?
Oh, we don't have that many.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them have gone home already.
They've almost already gone
So
home.
this is where they recover.
Oh. Hey, puppies. Oh, sweet puppies.
And next is the cat room. You can go on in.
I don't even see any cats. No cats.
They may have all gone home.
Yes.
Yes.
Went home for the day.
So dogs and cats. So you rely obviously like a lot on volunteers, but you also have some paid staff.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do rely on volunteers. We can always use volunteers for all aspects.
And tell us, while it's kind of quiet, tell us a little bit about what makes this different than just your average veterinary clinic. I mean, I know we talked about the Serenity Room, but what else?
Like I said, we're low cost but high quality. If you compare our prices, I think you'll see that we're definitely competitive. We do dentals, we do minor surgeries, neuter, spay, shots. So all those things that a regular vet would do, we do, for a little better price, because we want to make sure that everybody's animals are healthy.
And everybody has the opportunity for veterinary care. Because I know a lot of times that can be one of those
huge expenses.
It is. It's a huge expense, and it's something that if you don't have the money, a lot of times your dog, might get. Yeah.
I mean, if you had your dog's teeth cleaned lately, you'll know how expensive it is. So I believe our fees start at $139, and then if there's other, they have to pull teeth, it'll go up a little bit more.
So what else? What makes this special? What makes it so special that you're willing to volunteer your time?
Well, we tell, a lot of times people will say, but I have a vet and I love them. That's great. Keep that vet. But if you're just getting shots, your dog has no issues, then why spend $200 at your vet when you can use that extra money to keep them on heartworm and flea protection? Okay? So we tell them, go ahead, if you have an issue, take your dog to your vet. But for just routine dental shots, things like that, sure, bring them here.
And that's why you feel so passionate about it, because
we're just trying to get dogs and cats healthy. That is our main objective. We also work with the leash program to do the trap, neuter, return. So where people we trap the cats, bring them in, we tip the ears, so if they get trapped again, we know they've already been fixed. And it's already shown that it's cut down on the cat population, the feral cat population.
Wow.
So it is working.
Now, do you all work in conjunction with any kind of a shelter? Or?
Well, with the Animal League, we do a lot of neutering and spaying of our own animals and getting them healthy. And then we do help the other rescues. Any of the other rescues, we give them good prices so that we can help everybody out. Because that's what it's about, everybody working together.
Very good. Is there anything else that you all want to point out, or did we finish the tour? I don't want to.
Yes, that's done with the tour.
So, come in and see us.
All righty, and if they go ahead.
We do, the Animal League, of course, funds this, and the Animal League is run solely on donations. So we're having a spaghetti dinner coming up June 30th, July 13th. And we encourage people to come out and have drinks and great spaghetti. It's going to be catered, and we're encouraging people, if they have therapy dogs, bring your dog along. So it's spaghetti and no balls dinner. So kind of a little play on spaghetti and meatballs. But it's just one of the many fundraisers that we have to do to keep these doors open.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I believe she might be getting a poster. Or
yes, she's going to get the poster.
And we'll show you the poster. But what now? If somebody also is interested in rescuing a dog, this is also another good lead for them, because you can point them in the right direction for that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's check this out.
Our spaghetti dinner.
And no balls.
And therapy dogs are welcome.
Yeah, I told her.
Very cool. All right, well, ladies, thank you so much. Can you hold it? So thank you so much for joining us for this Live in the 352 with the Animal League. They're obviously doing a lot of great stuff for our community, so I encourage you to come, bring your animal, or just come check them out. This is a great place, as they mentioned, to volunteer, but also if you just want to get some veterinary care for your animal, this is a great place to do that as well. Thank you for joining us. Next week we are going to be looking at Renew Day Spa in downtown Leesburg. I'm so excited to talk to Tim and Dina with that, but as for now, I'm going to just say goodbye.
Thank you.